We have been following India's fortunes in the lead-up to the big ICC ODI tournament that's around the corner. You heard first about the need for R Ashwin's inclusion into the ODI World Cup squad. Right here on Firstpost, with Akshar Patel still unavailable and recovering from injury, it looks all but certain that the 37-year-old will be drafted in. And what a remarkable series against Australia India has had. There were enough concerns and some worry lines that would have appeared on everyone's faces before the team embarked on the Asia Cup journey. Starting with fitness concerns, lack of form, right combinations, comebacks and so on. But most of those matters seem to have been addressed and resolved. The road to World Cup glory is well on track. And this host nation is certainly no dark horse here. They are firm favourites now. Here's a look why.
As the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup comes upon us, Team India shows why they are noteworthy candidates to lift that trophy. It is being played in their home soil, in stadiums that they are most familiar with. Then, their latest test before the Cup of Dreams is the ODI campaign against Australia. India are already leading the three-match series 2-0, and the final match is today at Rajkot. From bringing home the Asia Cup to now dominating Australia, India are hitting their peak with the World Cup right around the corner.
A lot of guys, came back into the form, scoring lots of runs, and the bowlers taking lots of wickets. In the last, few games we saw, guys who've come back from injury as well. They've proven their fitness. So pretty much, settled at this point in time with how we stand, where we stand.
One big concern that was worrying the men in blue were the batters who returned to play after recovering from injuries. But they seem to have shaken them off. Rahul and Shreyas Iyer have both made successful comeback hundreds. And Rahul scored half-centuries in the first two ODIs against Australia. Suryakumar Yadav, who was out of form, stole the show with his blazing performance at the Indore clash. He posted 72 runs off just 37 balls. Shreyas Iyer contributed with a whopping 105 runs in the same ODI, ending the day as the player of the match.
Suryakumar Yadav going from strength to strength, and Shreyas Iyer was sheer class. Just the way he came and approached the inning. Rahul taking his form forward, Shubman Gill doing what now he's recognized to doing consistently. Ishan Kishan playing that cameo just tells you you've got all boxes ticked. He's this constant performer who goes under the radar. You're never really talking about a Ravindra Jadeja, but he's always performing for you with the bat, with the ball, playing cameos. He comes into bat at times when most people, you play 10 balls, 15 balls. He doesn't really get the opportunity to showcase what he can do like he did in the Tata IPL final. With the ball, very rarely do you see him go for a 1060, 1065. It's always 1035, 1040, 1045. He's got 1-2, the odd 3 wickets. So he's a constant performer.
The bowling unit too has been flawless in its execution. R Ashwin had a stellar comeback series in the one-dayers. He was bamboozling the Aussie batters with his guile, and he's getting back together with his partner in crime, Jadeja. This duo is proving to be more lethal as the matches go on.
I think Ashwin's presence in the dressing room is invaluable. I mean, he's someone who thinks 360 degrees when he's part of a cricket match, and he's quite ahead of the game as far as his thought process is concerned. At least, I used to talk to him. That is the feeling I got. So having Ashwin in the change room is always going to be beneficial, no matter which team it is.
With the World Cup calling, these are positive signs of a team hitting the peak. Is it too early? That is debatable. But for now, as the Aussies themselves have admitted, Team India is one of the top favourites to win the big one.
And with many of the men on comeback hitting the right stride, it's suddenly a problem of plenty. A good one to have though.